Okay, looks like everybody's here. We're ready to go. Mark, Roger, just hit that button. I think we're on.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, it looks like everybody that's coming's here, so this time I'd like to call the meeting of the Madison County Fiscal Court to order. Kenny?
Master King?
Here.
Master Barter?
Here.
Master Hughes?
Here.
Master Combs?
Here.
Judge Clark?
Here. You all had a chance to look at the minutes of the last meeting. If there are no changes or discussion, a motion will be in order to approve those as submitted in your packets.
So moved. Second.
Master King?
Yes.
Master Barter?
Yes.
Master Hughes?
Yes.
Master Combs?
Yes.
Judge Clark?
Yes. We got the treasurer's report last meeting, so that will be on the agenda for the next one. We'll go on into order of business. It's a short agenda today. First is our second reading of ordinance 1306, and this is the solicitation on right-of-ways. We have talked about this a lot, and Roger and I have got probably 50 more complaints than anybody else on the north end. And we did a first reading, and Mark went over it, made some notations to it, and we've changed, updated. Mark, is this?
There is a revised copy that's just more of a grammatical cleanup type of change than anything else, but it doesn't look like that's made our packet. Substantively, the ordinance is the same as it was during the first reading.
Okay, we just like to go on and get this enacted with second reading, if it's okay with you, Mark, and the court.
Again, it's not changing the substance of the document. There were just a few very minor changes, so I think it's fine to act as if the court's accompanied.
Okay.
And I'm asking that someone to email a copy of it. I just don't know if we can get it here the next couple of minutes or not.
Okay. Well, do you all want to wait just a minute and see if the it's basically says the same thing.
It does. It does.
So let's just go on and approve the ordinance.
I make a motion that we accept it with the changes that the county attorneys made to it.
Second.
Master King?
Yes.
Master Barter?
Yes.
Master Hughes?
Yes.
Master Combs? Yes. Judge Clark?
Yes. Next, we've got the Sherwin-Williams resolution, and we needed to change just a little bit of language, but in essence, it's the same one that we did last meeting. And in order for them to go on and get the state incentive, we had to change a couple of words, but it's pretty much the same as we did before. And it's Resolution 1303, and I'd like to get that approved so we can go on and get that sent in for the 27th meeting in Frankfurt.
So moved. Second.
Master King?
Yes.
Master Barter?
Yes.
Master Hughes?
Yes.
Master Combs? Yes. Judge Clark?
Yes. Have two appointments. We'll do two of them one at a time to the Community Arts Board. And the first one is Harry Moberly. Harry's serving as chairman now, doing an excellent job. Matter of fact, interviews are going on today and Thursday for the two final candidates for the new executive director of the Performing Arts Center. And Harry's term will expire on June 30th of 2015.
So moved. Second.
Master King?
Yes.
Master Barter?
Yes.
Master Hughes?
Yes.
Master Combs? Yes. Judge Clark?
Yes. The other one was Jan Tennell, and Jan's been instrumental. As a matter of fact, is the chair of the search committee for the new executive director. So Jan's just put a whole lot of time and effort into it, and she'll be serving, this will be her last term of 1 year, and it will expire June 30th of 2014. And I'd like your permission to reappoint Jan Tennell for a 1-year term to the Community Operations Board.
So moved. Second.
Master King?
Yes.
Master Barter?
Yes.
Master Hughes?
Yes.
Master Combs? Yes. Judge Clark?
Yes. I have absolutely nothing. Well, one thing I want to bring up is, and I don't have the numbers, but we renegotiated the Whitehall Road contract. And if you all would like to vote on it, we really don't have to. We got the number from $960,000 down to $832,000. So we were very successful in getting that down to where we've got the money to do it with the $1 million we got from Frankfurt, also to pay for design, and all we're going to need is some construction easement. We're not going to have to buy any right-of-way on the project, and we're ready to go. But I just wanted to make a note, and Kenny put it in the minutes, that we were successful with the state in renegotiating and dropped it from 960 to 832. And that's absolutely everything I've got in my judge's report. And we'll just go on into comments from department heads. I know Michelle's here. Michelle, you want to go over your report with us, please?
Passed out to everybody just to kind of finalize the year of the end report. We have two different sets of monitors. We have the GPS monitor as well as what we call a scram bracelets and alcohol monitor. The alcohol monitor is not based upon income. We do that as a favor. That company takes 4 days to get here out of E-Town. So we just charge their flat fees plus $1, and that way everybody gets hooked up. It's, if you can afford it, you get on it. If not, you can sit in jail. The other one is fee-based. I don't think we did too bad for the year though. Out of the stop GPS monitor, we collected $85,815 in fees. Out of the alcohol monitors, which just started in December, we've collected $16,690 for a total of $102,505 collected. We paid out a total of $66,359 to those companies for their monitoring services, leaving a balance after fees of $36,146. We're also, to let you know, as a favor to the judges, hooking up alcohol bracelets in Georgetown, in Winchester as well. It doesn't happen too often, but once or twice, maybe a month, the judge will have one over there, and they'll come to our office and get hooked up. To get into the jail report, we had a total of 386 people hooked up on monitors for the fiscal year last year. Of those, if you add everybody's days together that were on there, it was a total of 13,934 days. I get to figure out how you get that odd day there. Removed from the jail at $23.10 a day, that was a total savings for the jail of $321,889.49. Obviously, that's on paper. For every bed you open up, there's 2 more waiting to get in there. But it does reflect, for those people not being in there, what we have saved at this point. That doesn't take into account that we've had several people on our monitors that have had children, had to go have surgeries, have had to go to doctors, and those are expenses the jail has not incurred, which obviously, we can't calculate their medical bills. So that's saved us quite a bit as well. You each have a graph attached to this that shows you, just to kind of give you an outline. I don't want anybody to think that we walk in at 8 and we walk out at 4. This can go on all night long sometimes. The graphs attached is just an idea we wanted to give you of last month. Sometimes it was less, sometimes it was more hours a week we spend on the phone, getting alerts, call-outs, after-hour hookups, and so forth. But with that being said, if you take what the jail has saved, what we brought in, subtract my entire budget of $192,500, it still saved the county $231,894.49, and that's taking out my entire budget, pay and everything. Any questions?
You do a good job, Michelle. Keep it up.
I think this program's been very successful. Been good. We appreciate what you're doing, and it's benefiting the taxpayers, and it's something we should feel good about.
I'm not going to sit here and say it hasn't had its glitches. Obviously, like right now, we've got 62 people on a monitor. The satellite company, when it first started, was awesome. It seems like the longer we're with it, the worse they're getting.
Yeah.
I've now gotten into the habit of making sure I notify Honorable Robinson there that if our satellite system goes down, and I can pretty much tell you at 3 hours, if I haven't got an alert, the system's down. And I'll text Josh and tell him system's not working, it's down. And then they'll all come in.
Kind of like the cable bill, it was awesome when it got here. I wouldn't believe anybody say that today.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Well, and what we're doing, and Mark and I are talking about meeting with a company that might provide some extra incentives on this program. And also, Mark and the sheriff and myself were looking at maybe cost savings as far as maybe hiring another full-time individual to be part of this program. And if we can get it up to 80 or 90 or 100, then maybe that'll solve part of our jail problem. So we're looking at all alternatives right now. Thanks, Michelle. Any other department heads? anything? Chief, Chris? If not, comments from magistrates, Greg?
Just everything going pretty good.
Roger?
Had a gentleman email me with a question that I couldn't answer, and Dwayne's not here, so I'll check with him after court. He's complaining in his subdivision about the firecrackers. Everything's still going off 5 days after the 4th, so I'm hoping that just because the weekend's over, maybe it's over with. Email it back after I find out something today. I think it's just when the 4th came in the week and everybody celebrated the weekend. I hope it's all it is.
They're getting rid of their old stuff.
Probably bought too many, right?
That's all I got, Judge.
Okay, thanks. Bill Ray?
Don't have anything, just glad to be in Berea today.
That's good. Larry?
You stole my word.
Well, I just a little bit.
I won't think city bread is not city. I didn't think everybody's being here, but you got a lot more to do. Other than that, just glad to be here, Judge.
Good. Thank you all. Comments from the audience, anybody? If not, next court date will be July 23rd in Richmond at 9:30. And motion be in order to pay the claims and approve the transfers.
So moved.
Second?
Mr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Hughes?
Yes.
Mr. Combs? Yes. Mr. Clark?
Yes. And thank those of you who came today. We appreciate it. And motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's